Hello and welcome back to the driveway. I'm Dr. Wiggo, and today I'm finally going to do my long-term review of my Hyundai Sonata 2024 Hybrid Limited. Way too many words. I've had the car for 16 months now. I bought it at the end of July last year, and there's a video I will link down below about the deal I got and why I bought it and all that kind of stuff. And then there's another video that I did a couple of weeks later, which was the review and walk around, and I showed you all the interior, and I will put that up here so you can go look at that. And then a couple of months later, I did a 5 things I love, 5 things I hate, which were pretty much unchanged from when I bought the car. But today we're going to look at it after 16 months and almost 10,000 miles. I don't drive a lot, and I'm still loving this car. Now, the first thing you want to know about a hybrid is, how was the mileage? Not as good as they said. The EPA estimates were 44 city, 51 highway, 47 overall. That is not what I got. Here, I'll show you here from the trip computer, which I haven't reset since I bought the car, so that's all my miles, and I'm averaging like 41.7. Not that good. That's not to say I don't get good mileage like around town. I came back from the grocery store yesterday, and when I turned off the car, it said I got 61 miles per gallon. But I've been on some long road trips, and apparently, even though it says it does better on the highway, it doesn't for me. For one thing, I use the adaptive cruise control because that's what makes highway driving just perfect for me, is the assisted systems and all that stuff in this car. Still, 41 ain't that bad. Disappointing, but not terrible. The next thing you want to know in a long-term review is about the maintenance. Now, I've only owned the car 16 months, so that's one oil change after a year, so 4 months ago. But it was free. The first 3 years of oil changes are included with this car. Maybe only from my dealer, but I got it. I did have one maintenance issue. This thing came off. Well, what is this thing? Well, it's down here. This goes down here. It's a little shield to, protect the underside of the car. Well, I drove up on one of those little concrete things that they put in parking spaces. Don't do that with this car, because look what happened. When I backed out, this popped off. I stuck it back on, but then it popped off again. So finally I had to order a replacement, which was about $130 as I recall. It was a while back. I'm not really sure. The good news is, when I went to pick up the part, I said, well, do I need to schedule an appointment for you to put this on? And they said, oh, we can do it right now. So they put it on right then and there. And then when I went to pay, they said, oh, no charge. So I have been very happy with the service at Gossett Hyundai South. In my Kia videos, which I will also link down below, I was not so happy with the service at Gossett Kia South. But again, that was closer to the pandemic and they were having trouble hiring. All I know is Gossett Hyundai South has a brand new facility built in the last year. I bought this car at their temporary facility, which was like an old rent-a-car place. It has been great. So all told, I've spent like $130 or so on maintenance on this car. The main thing I love about this car is the driving assistant features, like keeping in your lane, turning in your lane. If you're on the interstate, it will actually turn the car as you're going through curves because it knows what the roads look like. The adaptive cruise control is fantastic with stop and go, and I use it all the time on road trips. And I have been on some road trips. I've been to Texas twice, I've been to Missouri like 4 times, and I've been to Arkansas a few times. And the driver assistant features just make that a joy. You just basically sit there and listen to music and keep your eyes open. And if you get into stop and go traffic because of a wreck on the interstate, which happened to me my last trip to Missouri, it just takes care of it for you. You don't have to pay attention to who's going and when's going. It just goes for you. Love the driving assistance features. All of them, basically. If you watch my original videos when I got it up there and down there, one of the things I was happy about was wireless CarPlay, but one of the things I was very unhappy about, I couldn't see what song was playing on Sirius XM radio unless I hit the button and had it take over the entire infotainment screen. That was so annoying. But with wireless CarPlay, I have downloaded my entire music library into my phone because it has almost unlimited capacity for holding songs. And so I only listen to CarPlay now. So I don't have to put up with Sirius XM, and I save money because I don't have to pay for it. And I have multiple playlists for driving long distances, for driving around town. I have an automation on the phone so that when I get in the car, CarPlay starts, it starts playing my playlist, shuffling the songs. I just love it. I love the wireless CarPlay, and I've saved myself some money because I will never use Sirius XM again because it's just, I can't find out what song is playing. I don't really include this in the driving assistance thing, but everything is automatic in this car. Automatic lights, automatic high beams, automatic wipers, automatic everything. So basically you get in, you push the button, and put it in gear, and you're off. And when you get back, you don't even have to take it out of gear because when you turn the car off, it automatically puts it in park. Win-win. Those were all the good things about owning this car for 16 months, and I do love it. But there are some bad things. I already mentioned the Sirius XM, but in the long run, it saved me money because I don't have to pay for Sirius XM. So is that bad or good? But the next one. I mentioned this in these reviews. The lumbar support is two-way. It comes in and out. It will not go up and down, and it's not in the right place for my back. Now, I've got around that. Now, I got this pillow when I had the Kia because the Kia seats made my butt hurt, and this car seats make my butt hurt. Well, they're basically the same company, Kia and Hyundai, so I got this. But for the lumbar support, I bought this like secretary's back pillow, which I put this down on the seat and then I put this behind me. And for long trips, these are a necessity. Another thing I complained about in my original videos there and there, down there, the lack of Homelink on the mirror. Now I have since learned that you can buy the mirror, and because this does have an auto dimming mirror, it's like plug and play. You just unplug the thing, put the new mirror in, plug it in. I'm not going to do that because I can put up with my garage door opener being on the visor. I just locked the car with my hip because there's a sensor here. That's the other thing. On the Kia, there was a button here, and you press that to lock the car. Here, it's a sensor that you have to kind of swipe up against. To open, you just stick your hand in, but you have to swipe. But you don't have to worry if you forget because the BlueLink app will tell you if you walk away from your car and didn't lock it, you'll get a notification that, hey, you didn't lock your car. Do you want to lock it? And you can just hit a button and lock the car remotely. The BlueLink app lets you do all sorts of things. Unlock, don't do it. And because Hyundai is kind of in bed with Apple with the CarPlay and everything, in fact, they've announced they're going to do CarPlay Ultra when that gets finished, you can put a key to this car in your wallet on your iPhone, which I did and then promptly forgot about. Until a while later when I ran to the store and came back and realized I didn't have my key fob with me. And I only knew that because when I went to start the car at the store, it said, please put your phone in the Qi charger so it can verify, I don't know, it wanted to verify something. And so I put it in the Qi charger and the car started right up. I came home. Since my original videos, I have had it tinted. So if you look here, I did have the windows tinted. I had the windshield tinted so I don't have to wear sunglasses as often. And I had the panoramic sunroof tinted so that I can leave the thing open all the time and have natural light coming in. And I have loved that. And for my radar detector, which I'm not sure you can see, it's right there. I'll show you from the inside. I normally run a wire around from the fuse box. Well, have someone do that. But the guys that tinted my car, that guy wasn't in that day, so I didn't do it. But as you can see, the coil cord drops straight down and goes straight into the power port. So I don't really need to run a wire because I never used the power port up there for anything. It has been a pleasure to drive this car for the last 16 months. Yes, the mileage is a little disappointing, but again, I had a Challenger, which got terrible mileage. And it does get better mileage than the Kia, although not a lot, but 5-10 miles a gallon is, I guess that is a lot. That's it. Those are my long-term driving impressions and the things I really like and the things I don't like. And again, you can check all my videos linked down below and one up here, all the other videos I've made about this car. And in all of them, I say I love it, and I still do after 16 months. The 2026s are out. They still look like this, so you can get a 2025 or a 2026, and the prices are the same. They're still like just under $40,000 fully loaded like this one was. I'm very impressed with Hyundai and Kia, but this has been a great car. It has performed admirably other than that thing coming off from under the front. That's probably the only problem I had. And the only problem was it took so long because you had to order the part and it took a while to come in. Well, you don't care about that. So that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time. Bye-bye. Now I got to go make a video for next week, and I think it may be a microphone. Really? Oh, well. Thanks for staying to the end. Bye-bye.